like essentially into that genre of music, and just because you don't hear that too often, right? And it's usually like it's a guitar is made up playing bass or drums or whatever, and that's almost like a normal thing now. So that's not too impressive at all, really. But point being is, it's just kind of a cool concept for me that playing guitar for so long, I'm gonna start doing this, and lo and behold, it's you're good at it and you're having fun with it, and just screw it, I'm not playing guitar anymore.
Yeah, I mean, and then when I do play guitar now on the recordings, I try to be as unique sounding as possible, and maybe even not so much sound like the guitar. I've just become really obsessed with the whole music and the arrangement, and not necessarily how technically put together it is, but just how there's cadence and all the other things in the music that are interesting, other than just the solos and the guitar parts and that sort of thing.
Oh, and you're absolutely right. And that being said, it's nice to hear that that you're enjoying it, that you're having a good time with it. I mean, and that's somewhat the point too. And when a band's not having fun anymore, then the whole kit and caboodle is going to start suffering. So it's just kind of time to.
I think there's a lot of groups, especially conventional rock type, bass, drums, and guitar.
Right.
I think a lot of them end up kind of just spending years and years sort of sounding the same and playing the same sort of chord grooves and stuff over and over again. And I just, for me, it's like a prison. I just couldn't be bothered.
No, well, fair enough, and and it's obviously worked well for you. I mean, it is all depends on what you like, but still, I mean, you have a good point, because your sense kind of conform to one thing, so you're not really expanding or evolving, maybe lyrically, but musically, there's not much of a variation, and that kind of defeats the purpose of, kind of growing and evolving as a band.
Yeah, and I mean, just to clarify, I mean that's sort of in my personal experience with music overall. I just have gotten very bored with conventional music. So, I mean, there are obviously really great legend rockers that do it and do it well, and it's what they should be doing, and it's a wonderful thing, and they have their place and should be respected as such. For me, that's what was so liberating, is I found something that I could be inspired by, and it was pretty easy to do. It was just buy a couple of little synths and a couple little drum machines, and away we go. I could be the whole band without having to worry about other people's personalities and
right,
that sort of thing.
Well, right on. So we have time for one more song, and we're going to get to another one that we mentioned earlier in the interview. And this one is Frozen, Meter Bridge.
Right on. Good one.
I stumbled in the water. 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 I tried to retreat, but it was too late. Tried to retreat. You can't share me. I'm frozen now. Fantasy no longer, it was just a dream that I had last night.
All right, that was Frozen by Meter Bridge, and another cool song. And when you say no, I kind of just wade through the water. And I'm thinking like since the song's called Frozen, I'm thinking like you're pretty much going through like water that's like minus 20 something degrees Celsius.
Actually, frozen is referring to a state that happens when you're under attack or when you're traumatized, and
right.
It's kind of like fight or flight. It's like it's a way of fleeing without going anywhere. So that's kind of what it's about.
Fair enough. No, it makes sense. That wasn't my first thought, but it definitely makes sense now. So
yeah, it's based on the work of Peter Levine. He's done a lot of study on what happens to animals when they get traumatized and how they shake off events that happen to them that really scare them to death, practically, right. And how they get over that. And this particular song is about someone being attacked by a cat, like a wild cat.
Oh, wow. Thankfully, I've never had that happen before.
Yeah, I hope it never happens to us.
Yeah, no kidding.
Large.
Especially if it was one of my cats, man. My one cat's 17 pounds. He's a big boy. I would not want to be attacked by him. And
he could drag you away and you wouldn't care.
Pretty much. So we're just about out of time here, but with as far as the album goes, I know you guys have been promoting it so much, and I will definitely help in promoting it. But you guys, I would think would have to be so happy with the response you've gotten so far, and the reviews you've gotten from it.
Yeah, it's been really wonderful.
Yeah, we're really happy. We're very excited about getting it out there, and people have been very, very kind. We sent off a whole bunch of CDs today. We've got physical copies, and they're shiny.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's all shiny.
Yeah, I saw the pictures, yeah.
So we're getting it out there. If you know anyone who wants one, tell them to hit us up.
we got a great art guy that does all our artwork for us, and yeah, I mean,
he understands what we're trying to do, and he does a good job.
He listens to our music, so he kind of gets it.
Well, right on. I know. I think it is actually kind of cool. Actually, when I was looking at it kind of reminded me of Tron, to be honest with you.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's totally like that.
So that was kind of cool for me, and like that was kind of like my era growing up, right? So.
Yeah, nice.
So, anyways, guys, thank you so much, and yeah, I wouldn't mind a physical copy if you don't mind.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, shoot us your Addy.
Right on.
Send it on over.
Right on. But Guy, Jill, Richard, guys, thank you so much. Like always, it's always been a good time, and pretty soon, because initially what was supposed to happen was Catherine and Nolan were going to join us tonight, but Catherine was busy, so what? So what we're going to do is down the road try to figure things out, but we'll have you back on, so we'll have Catherine and Nolan so we can kind of chat about songs and have a good time again.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That sounds wonderful. We really enjoyed the New Music Saturday when we did a little show with you guys and
yeah.
Catherine and Nolan. It was really fun.
Well, right on. So I will keep you posted, and I'll let you know. Just because, like I said, I've started this new thing here, so I just got to plan on what calendar. But I'll let you know, and then give you the available salaries and help you're available at that time as well.
Sounds wonderful. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys, you have a great night, and thank you again, and we'll definitely be keeping in touch.
Yeah, great. Thank you.
All right. Good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Right on, guys. That was Meter Bridge, Jill and Richard, and it was a lot of fun, like it was the first time around as well. Obviously, as you heard the episode they were on NMS not too long ago. So we'll be having them back on soon. I'm not sure when, but hopefully next month, maybe a month and a half or so. So until next time, tomorrow, which will be New Music Saturday, we'll be back with co-hosts Nolan and Catherine from the Mad Andersons, and we'll have two special guests from a band called Bison Sound, which has been on the NYC Factory Fast record compilations. So Stephen and Eric from Bison Sound will be joining us tomorrow as our special guest for at least the first two parts. So tune in tomorrow. We'll be starting at 9:30 p.m. tomorrow Eastern. So until then, we'll talk to you soon. Guys, thank you so much for listening. Bones out, and be sure to check out Meter Bridge's new album, Slow Motion. It's on SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, Amazon. You can pick it up pretty much anywhere. Dig it. Till next time, Bones out. Thanks for listening.